Hello, and welcome back to Ziggy1 Plays. We are excited today to get into another one of our guides where we're going to be showing you how you can catch your very own shiny Frigibax. The new ice dragon.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ziggy1 Plays. Alright, so jumping back into Cerebi here, what we're going to do is, just like we did for the Shellos video, we're going to scroll down to Frigibax, which should be down here at the bottom of the page, right? And when we find it, we're going to click on the smallest form. And you can see right here all the different spawns that it could possibly spawn in at. And pretty much any of these will work. I did see this one all the way off here by itself. And I did experiment with using this spawn location. But it's hard to isolate because there are other dragon types and other ice types present. But pretty much any of these will work up here because, as you can see, if you click near Montenevra, you actually come up with some spawns that do not include any other dragon types except for Frigibax and, of course, its evolved version, Arctibax or whatever it's called. But they're the only dragons that will spawn pretty much in the whole snow region. And so we're going to be targeting that location with a, excuse my crazy scrolling, with a dragon type sandwich. And so that's exactly what I'm going to show you in the video today. So let's hop into some gameplay now. As you can see, I'm here in Montenevra, where I am going to make a dragon sparkling encounter sandwich. Okay, so let's do that, and I'm going to do it right here at the foot of Montenevra itself. So throw down a picnic. As is typical on these videos, I will put the Papa Jefe sandwich recipes in the description below so that you can find them yourself and take a look at them. I typically use the multi-ingredient sandwiches, but for simplicity today I'll be using the one that is the easiest to remember, and that is just an avocado, a salty, and a spicy, which I don't have a salty and a spicy, so I'm going to have to use a different recipe. Alright, so since I did not have the spicy herb that I was looking for, I'm going to have to use cheese and chorizo along with the avocado. Other than that, it should be pretty much any two herbs will do it with a salty. So I'm going to do a chorizo, cheese, avocado, a salty, and a sour because they are still the most plentiful that I have. Pick any pick will do. And here I make my sandwich. All right, and there's our beautiful sandwich. And as you can see, sparkling, title, and encounter power for dragons. So now we're going to back out of our picnic, and we are going to head out into the wilderness. Now, this direction where I'm heading now is this is actually where we're going to go here in a minute for the real shiny hunt. But I wanted to illustrate this little spot that I was using to find Delibird back during the Christmas season. And this little shiny hunting spot is also interesting as well. And it still works for Frigibax because, as you can see, even up here on this mountain, it's mostly Frigibax that are spawning with this dragon power. They can indeed spawn here. So you can use this spot that I used before where you jump across to the building to reset and jump back. And you will encounter pretty much only Frigibax this direction. But it is slower than this other location we're going to travel to. And so here's a bunch of Frigibax, but I don't see any shiny, so we're going to continue this direction. So out of Montenevra, we want to go out of the front gate over here by the Poke Center. And we're going to head down this hill. And again, you're pretty much exclusively getting Frigibax here. In terms of what you're looking for, I'll show you my shiny here in a minute. You're looking for a slightly lighter coloration with like a greenish. And the little things dangling from its arms are pink. And the spike on its back, instead of being navy, is more like a teal color or a aqua green, however you want to describe it. So really, really pretty shiny. You will notice that it's quite a bit lighter whenever you first see yours. And so heading down this direction, you can see it's pretty much exclusively Frigibax. There are a few Houndstones that we're getting, but or whatever the first evolution of that is. But it's mostly Frigibax. Now, keeping on down the hill here, we're about to get to the spot where I found mine and where I recommend that you shiny hunt this Pokemon. That's not a shiny. For a second, I thought it was. Right here, you can take a left at this tree, and this field directly ahead, heading towards that next Poke Center, is going to be full of Frigibax. So, as we've done so many times before, you want to take it slow, and I even recommend facing the screen where they all are, and walking slowly, because as you despawn them, new ones will spawn in, and yes, they'll spawn in front of you, but you'll get to those, right? The ones behind you are the ones spawning in that you're not going to be able to see. And is that... Oh, it looked like a shiny from a distance, but it was not. These things can really fool you because of how close they are to their regular counterpart. But once again, walking away slowly, right, and just letting them spawn in as they despawn in the back, looking for a brighter one that's kind of like a greener color with that lighter color on the fin on its back. And so super cool. And this is the place right here. So slowly walking through this field all the way down to kind of that tree line in the distance here. And right here in this big open area, there's a lot of Frigibacks that will spawn in if you give them time. And when you get about here, this is when you're going to turn it around. And you'll walk back the other direction, making sure not to miss any spawns this direction. Okay, and we'll walk all the way back up to the foot of the mountain over that direction, and then turn around and do it again. And this whole field is just a ripe place for these things to spawn. You'll get 10 or 15 on your screen at one time. Check them, and you move on, right? And you can sprint or you can go slow, whatever floats your fancy. I usually worry about missing a spawn, and so that's why I go slow. But you can do what you want to do. So once again, right over here, kind of this foot of the mountain, we'll turn around and go back the other direction. And this will be your Frigiback's shiny hunt. It's a great place to encounter a ton at one time, and I got mine within like 10 minutes. And so hope you guys have good luck as you're hunting for a shiny Frigibacks. Really quick, there's a really good shot of the Frigibacks in its regular form. And then I'm going to show you here what mine looks like, which is its shiny form. So see, it is very close, but you can also really easily tell the difference. So that's what it'll look like if you see one in the wild shiny. It is quite a lighter color with that brighter fin on the back side, right? Very pretty shiny. I love it so much. And I hope you guys have a good time finding yours, and I hope that you get your encounter very, very quickly. One more look up close. This thing is so cute, and like I said, they're pretty easy to find if you do it right. And so, best of luck to you guys, and I hope that you're able to find your shiny Frigibacks very soon. And as always, you guys stay safe out there, and peace out to you. Whoa, that's not a shiny. That's where you at? Where's you at? Where did you go? Hello. There he is. Hey, buddy. Hey.